so welcome. This is going to be a 30-minute vinyasa practice. So a favorite or a go-to for me, one that allows us to open our bodies and expand the breath. Now, a good yoga flow I like to reference as it's short and concise because our time is precious. It attracts and holds attention because we also have limited attention spans being on social media, and it is to the point because at the end of the day we really want to get the most amount of benefit. Sounds a bit like a miniskirt actually. It's always been a favorite quote of mine, and one that is great for speeches too. You know, we want to attract and hold tension, short and concise, covers all the bare essentials. And I was taught that as a young girl, and it always is a good laughing point. So it's the same for a yoga flow, it's the same for the speech, it's the same for most things in life, and even more today with social media presence. But also with this social media presence, we have an overwhelming sense of anxiety and mental health issues. So we have more limited time because we are present 24/7 now, being that we are capitalizing on being able to connect around the world. But we have to remember to work on our real wealth, our health. Because it's no good being the richest person in the graveyard watching everybody enjoy your rewards and all of that you've earned. You want to be able to not only work hard to achieve, but you also want to enjoy it because you deserve that. So this is what this yoga flow is about. It's about finding you and you in the spaces of a flow that covers everything that you could possibly need to just get you into your body. Another reason this is important to get into our bodies is that our whole life is about our nervous system. If our nervous system is out of whack, which it tends to be these days, then we will be. And sometimes it's all well and good to say meditate and breathe, but the best way to get out of this state of fight and flight into the rest to digest, the parasympathetic nervous system, out of the sympathetic nervous system, is to use our body. And that's why so often we as humans lack that ability to get into it, and we find meditation hard because we need to use our bodies first. Whether it's going for a walk in nature and doing a yoga flow, doing a HIIT program, whatever it is that floats your boat, rowing, swimming or running. Moving the body, dancing is the way to get into it. Using our senses, using our sensations and feels and physical touches, using all of this to get into our breath. And that's what a yoga flow is all about, and what we brought in. Originally it was always breath work, but then we brought it in because a lot of people weren't able to get into their bodies. And so it's become the Western notion of doing asanas, but we forget that the real reason to do it is to calm us down. So at the end of this practice, you have a little short meditation too, to keep yourself feeling well and keeping in the rest and digest and the flowing sense of peace and calm just for a few minutes. And hopefully it will extend out into the rest of your day. So what I want you to note is as we flow through, maybe we are going to do some movements that will start off and we will fold forward into a forward fold. Now many of you will not have this expression of the length in your hamstrings. No worries. So instead, bend those knees, and instead of rounding, flatten those backs. Send the sit bones up to the sky. That's going to still activate those hamstrings. And you can see that if I round, no hamstring activation. If I push those sit bones up to the sky, hamstring activation. Oh, that feels so good. So when we come to this straight back, for example, in a vinyasa flow, we can have our hands all the way up here on our knees and get that activation with our sit bones high. But if we do this and stretch down, then there's no real connection to the hamstring stretch. So make sure you don't let that ego drive you like a dog pulling you on a leash and it's telling you where to go and you're chasing after it. Make sure you're holding the leash firmly of your practice and guiding the ego to sit on it and then create a practice which actually helps you. From here, when we go into movements such as stepping back, you can slowly walk yourself back and bring yourself to the knees for a moment. Or if you've got some beautiful practice where you have been working on getting stronger in inversions, you can jump up and send yourself back. There's no right or wrong how you wave forward or how you wave back, how you move forward onto your knees or how you don't. All of these things are, in your views of right or wrong practice, are nothing but an ego talking or set limiting beliefs. So please understand that. When we come to things such as balance, I'm going to bring in here a crow. You can move through that crow, just moving into your tiptoes and back out. Into your tiptoes and back out. Or you can move one foot off and then the other foot off. You don't have to come into that full crow. When we come into a headstand practice, if you don't have a headstand practice, then you could just come into a nice deep forward fold and hang out there. If you're willing to have the courage to practice, you could come down and start the first part of the practice by bringing your knees here onto your elbows with a supported headstand, and then maybe working one way up and the other way up. So you don't have to start in a full headstand practice. This is not where we're leading to. What we're leading to is your practice. When we come to back bends and wheels, sure, you might want to go up into a wheel, but is that right for you today? Some days a wheel is not right for me. My hip flexors and shoulders feel sensitive, and I love wheel practices and I go deep. But sometimes you have to listen to your body. So moderate as you need to. Bring yourself down, lift yourself up, and maybe sit here in a nice bridge pose. Take your time to feel your body. Remember, I will give you cues as you go through your practice. One cue I will give you is as you go into your puppy pose. I want to see, for your own safety of your lower back, your knees over your knees under your hip joint or your hip joint over your knees. So not too far forward, because if I do this and I come down here, I'm sinking into my lower back and I can actually feel discomfort here. Okay, so we want to bring ourselves back here. Now, if this is all you go down, that is all you go down, but at least you're going down into a puppy pose where you are not creating some type of niggle or injury in your body. So slowly come down, slowly come down, slowly come down. Your head can touch the ground and your chest doesn't even go near it. That's perfect, as long as you're not doing this. Take your time with these poses. There's a reason for all of these recommendations. So yoga can hurt if we don't do things safely. Everything has its benefit, but we have to listen to our bodies and we have to listen to all the wonderful keys and instructions. And we have to realize that our personal best is different each day, not about getting better and deeper, but about feeling well first. The rest will align. So I hope you enjoyed. Get ready for an incredible, fun, and either easy or spicy or in between vinyasa, all in 30 minutes, to make the rest of your life the best of your health and work on your real wealth, your health, with Audri&Asana and I. Don't forget to check out all our workouts, and I look forward to practicing with you. Don't forget to subscribe and comment to support our practices. We appreciate it so much and we love creating this content for you. Have a great day. You are awesome, becoming more awesome. Namaste.
Hello lovers, thank you for watching our video. We have so many more to offer you. So to see our full catalog with our lovely trainers and Audri&Asana, please go to www.audriasana.com. There you'll find everything under the sun: yoga, workouts, our video podcasts, and so much more. I hope to meet you there. Ciao.